Okay, I'm going to be serious, right? The only people watching me are 3 people, which is Noriel God, Periteto, and another is Royal RG. I know it's it's Skeleton RG, right? If I remember your name correctly. Okay, so is this a good thing that I don't really have a lot of followers? I don't have a lot of, attention. I would say that it's okay. Like, I think one of the good perks about being a small creator, right, is that you can pay more attention to your audience, right? I think that's one of the most important stuff. But anyways, that is not what I'm going to talk about, right? So what I'm going to talk about is my channel's direction. So okay, so I've been posting for like 2 weeks. Let me show you. Okay. So I've been posting shorts, and every time, right, I change what what the content I do. So let's see the first ever video. So okay, so this is my first video. It's about finance because I really like finance, right? And then I've noticed that I've posted 3 of them. I really have passion. I really do what I want, what I like to do. But the problem is, you see, there's no views. And the problem is that the problem isn't that no one's watching. The problem is that if I use a lot of my time, a lot of my effort to do this short, and it doesn't get the reward, and there's a very high risk of burnout. So burnout is the one that is the most scary for me, like, to be honest. So you can see here, when I post something that is non-technical, so this shot here is really non-technical. I think my VTuber model is blocking, but anything above here is very not non-technical, and you can see that my channel has increased in viewers. Similarly with the TikTok, right? I don't know why the first video got a lot of views, but similarly with TikTok and Instagram. So why am I saying this? I'm saying this because the problem is burnout, right? So if I keep pushing out content every day, there will be a very high risk of burnout. And if you've seen my videos, right, like, take a look at this, right? The amount of editing is very high. Oh yeah, KKK, look, this is also another person that watch me and comment every video. Okay, I appreciate that also. So yeah, so my content has a lot of editing, and I think that editing, right, is not really good. So what do I mean by not really good? So I watch a lot of content. I watch this person, if you know who is this VTuber, right? I watch Mariume, I watch Ken, Jinxie, and other VTubers like Smugalana. So what I found out is that they don't really do a bunch of editing. So let's see, like, around here, there's not much editing. Mostly it's just zooming in. Like, you see, it's zoom in. This thing is at here, then background, just a background photo that is blurred, and they make a lot of views. So I've been contemplating. Yume also gave me, I mean, not gave, but she has a channel where she gives tips, right? Then what I've noticed is that most of the creator I watch, right, they don't really do a lot of editing, but somehow they have a lot of people following them. And then I realized that it's not about the editing. So like, okay, if I edit, right, is I can get views, but the problem is that, are these views coming just because of my edit? They're not watching me, they're watching my edit, they're watching the screen changing, and they're getting that dopamine hit. So if you do that, right, I think there's a very high risk of burnout. And also the followers, the people that follows me wouldn't really like me as a person. You understand? So like I've been contemplating what I should do, because I want to create a channel where it's not just about what I do, it's about who I am as a person. Like I want it where you can watch me do anything, like very stupid thing, and you find it entertaining. This is what I wanted. People call it variety streamer, but technically variety streamer is not really that good, right? Because you're all over the place. There's still very high risk of burnout. So my what I want to do, like my plan, right, is to find a niche. Of course, I have to find a niche. If I don't find a niche, right, it's very hard to grow. So, but I don't know what niche I want to do, because who knows what niche they want to do actually? No one knows. You just have to find something that works. So that's why I'm trying like games, storytelling right now. So right now, okay, let's go back again. So right now my channel is mostly about storytelling and shit posting. So shit posting, kind of shit posting, storytelling, shit posting, storytelling, kind of shit posting, and shit posting. So it's technically not a niche. There's no niche in this. And shit posting is only works if you have a very good model. And my model is literally the free model, right? So I need to find a niche, and I think of this Clash Royale, right? Because it's something that I enjoy, but also it's like the change is very much, right? So from something that is storytelling and suddenly you shift to playing games. I think that's a huge change, and it will probably it will maybe destroy my mentality. I'm not sure, but what is important, right, is that my followers are little. That's a good thing. So the good thing about having little followers is that I can change what content I make, right? Like I can switch the content, because not a lot of people watch me, not a lot of people know about me, right? So that's what I'm trying to do, and I don't know whether this is a good thing or not lah, because you know, it's like there's a huge amount of change. But I think that change is good, because if I continue the method I'm doing right now, I would definitely burn out. And I would rather not be burnt out than be burnt out completely and probably stop this channel altogether, because I don't want to stop this channel, you know? I like the content, I like the support, even though like nobody cares. Okay, not to mean like nobody cares. It's like from a lot of perspective, a lot of like thousands of viewers, only few of them care. The small minority, which is around like 6 people, maybe 6, maybe lesser, who knows. Okay, so what I'm saying is like I'm incredibly grateful. So I'm very grateful for you 3 people's support. It means a lot. And also I really want to know like what is it that make you want to support me? Like why did you decide to support me in the first place? Is it because I'm like a small creator, or is it because I comment to all of your comments. Like I reply to every comments. Is that it? I really don't know, and I really want to know why from you guys. Okay, so it's like there. So like for VTubing, right? There is niche, and niche will always split between gaming and just storytelling and tutorials, right? So I'm not the person that would want to do tutorials. Like I'm not that person that wants to do tutorials. So of course I'm not going to do that. But am I going to do like gaming? I think I really like gaming, but at the same time, my like my so at the same time my laptop is very bad, my phone quality is bad, so that's also a very hard thing to do. And for storytelling, right, like that's the best route for me right now, storytelling, because for storytelling you don't really need to have good accessories, you just have to have a mic and a good voice, but my voice isn't that great. So I think the best route is to do content that has less editing as possible. Of course, if I do less editing, right, the amount of views will tank, right? Because of course nobody's gonna watch content that has little amount of editing, like the right now what you're seeing. But I think I want to learn like how to talk. Like right now I'm yapping, I'm talking towards this camera while I'm playing games, like kind of multitasking. This kind of skill, this is actually a skill that I want to learn before I have increased the quality of my edit, right? Because if you increase the quality of your edit but you're still bad in all other aspects, it's not going to be helpful, right? It's like if you want to play badminton and then you get the best badminton shoes and racket. I mean, sure, it helps, but it's not going to fully help you, right? It's not going to immediately make you the best player. No. And I think success, right, is not really about talent. Success isn't really about talent. It's about you. I think success is about you going through the entire journey while everyone gives up, right? It's about you doing the thing for very long periods of time until you get so good that even people who have the talent can't catch up anymore, because you've been in this industry, or playing the game, I should say, for very long, right? Because even if you're talented, right, you still start from nothing. Like even someone that is talented, they will start from 0 followers. Well, what I want to create this video for is to like kind of thank you guys, right? And also thanking is one aspect. I also want to get the advice, and also I need to know like advice and your personal opinion lah. Because if I do content that is like stunt, right, I will burn out. I will definitely burn out. And also like people have their own lives. I have my own life. You have your own life. We have our own lives. So I'm not always creating content every day. There's no way I'm creating content like every day, every second. That's not possible, right? Unless I do it full time. But I don't really want to do content full time yet. I don't see the possibility of doing it full time, you know? So yeah, I think it's just going through the journey, right? You go through this journey, you don't stop, you never give up. It doesn't matter, like Like, look at my channel. I have nothing. Like, I have no specialty whatsoever. My content has so much very pathetic editing. My model is literally a model that can be found online for free, and my voice isn't that great. You get what I mean? My voice isn't that great. So I cannot rely on one singular post blowing up. No, that's just impossible, because I already know that I am just the average. You get it? So if I am the average, how am I supposed to excel? How am I supposed to be special? I think there there is one point where you can find what is your specialty, but for the time being, you cannot. I cannot think that I am special. I cannot think that, oh, I am special than everyone else. Everyone else is below me. No, that's impossible, because I myself also know that I am just an average person. Like, I am just an average person. I created this account. I created this account, 52 subscribers. Okay, but nothing. It's nothing. Like, So I don't have to think. I don't have to really like overwork myself. Like, I have to create this every day. I have to do this. I have to buy this. I have to do. No, right? You don't need to. I don't need to do that, because at the end of the day, no one really cares about me. No one really cares about you. The past cannot be changed, and the future cannot be controlled. So what does this mean? It means that in the present, from the 24 hours that you have right now, you decide to watch my content, and you decided that, and this, okay, you decided to watch my content, and in this engagement, in this like discussion we're having, that's really important, right? That's the one that matters. Don't you think so? It's like, at the end, no matter how rich, no matter how famous we get, we will all die in the end. We will either pass away, and why even matter? What's the point in getting fame, getting money, getting attention, when at the end of the day, we are all going to die someday? Why are we chasing for that? Like, why are we sacrificing our life to achieve this thing that we don't enjoy? It's like, if you don't enjoy what you're making, then why even make it in the first place? Yeah, I mean, so I don't want to be forced to do something. I don't want to be forced to do something that I don't really want, just because there is views, like there is people getting clicks. So that's why I don't want to edit. I mean, I can edit. I can hire someone to help me edit, or if anyone edit it for free, also possible, but I don't want it. And the reason is because it's not sustainable. Because I want to do this channel for maybe not even 1 year, maybe like 3 years. I don't know, And I need to stay consistent. And if I'm creating something that I cannot do in 1 day, or what, I'm going to burn out. And that is something that I don't really want to. I don't think this is good. I don't think this is healthy. Yeah, I mean. Okay, so what's my plan? My plan is to just find a niche. But the niche is something that I really enjoy. I don't want to do something that I don't enjoy. Because I believe, right, out of all the things in life, consistency and not burning out is something that makes you succeed, and not really about talent. It's also not really about effort. You can put a lot of effort, but you won't succeed. The only thing that succeed is that you stay consistent and you learn throughout your experience. That's all. Goodbye.